at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Virgo. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Happy Monday, guys. I hope you had yourselves a fantastic weekend, and let's see what we got going on. Hey, everybody. Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, what do we got going on here for Team Virgo? Messages for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Virgo, let's get ourselves this one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the World card. So you could be connecting with a fixed sign in Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Taking a look at who you're dealing with, we got the Death card. And then the outcome that's present for you, Virgo, is going to be the Four of Wands in the reverse. So we have here the World card to the Seven of Cups in reverse. Virgo, looking at these energies for you guys, World card, Seven of Cups reversed, I definitely feel like you're zeroing in on a situation that needs to come to an ending, because the World card is about letting something end, but of course there's rebirth within that World card as well. So with every single experience of death, there will be a rebirth. With every experience of an ending, there will be a new beginning. So you are basically noting and acknowledging something in my life has to come to an end in order for something new or for a new cycle per se to begin. Taking a look at who you're dealing with the Death card. So I feel like something already ended in your life. It wasn't something necessarily that you ended. It's like it ended, and now it's your turn to kind of return that favor. So this could mean possibly a breakup happened for a few of you. The Death card could be representing that a cycle between you and a friend came to an ending. So maybe a friendship came to an ending, maybe a workplace or a job came to an ending, or maybe a cycle in your life in general. Listen, I don't know your life like that, but some sort of cycle came to an ending, right? So with all that being said, Virgo, you're saying, okay, something already ended in my life, so now all that's left for me to do is to say goodbye to it, to say, okay, accept it, and go ahead and move forward. Looking at the outcome that's present, Four of Wands reversed, you're noting and acknowledging that something in your life is no longer in a stable place, so it would be within your best interest to let go and let God. It would be in your best interest to let go and focus on what new things are coming in for you, rather than to stay stuck. So it feels like this whole reading for me, Virgo, was about accepting a situation that's come to an ending and embracing the fact that it's okay to let go and to move forward and accept the new things that come in, because it's not benefiting you staying stuck on something that's no longer working in your life. You know, for example, let's say there was a breakup that happened. It wouldn't benefit you to hold on to somebody who's already moved on. It would benefit you to move on, right? Same thing applies too. Like, for example, let's say a job, you're no longer with a job. It wouldn't benefit you to hope that they rehire you. It would benefit you to search for other jobs. So Virgo, this is the energy of accepting something that has changed and ended in your life, in order for you guys to say, you know what, it's in my best interest to move forward, to keep my energies moving and get to the next phase or the next step of my life, okay? So that's what I see here for you guys in the next 24 hours, accepting some sort of ending and allowing yourself to go forward. You know, it's in your best interest rather than to stay stuck, okay? All right, Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, holy freaking guacamole, man, we just started, baby! By the way, thank you so much, JD, for the $50 donation right off the rip. Happy freaking Monday to you as well, my love. Thank you so much for that donation. You are so freaking appreciated. You are crazy in a good way, but I love you. Thank you so much for that. Really, really appreciate it. Goddamn, okay? All right, baby. So we started out today with our earth signs. Let's go ahead and do earth, water, fire, air. Going on to our water signs. Let's have a look here at the Scorpio gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming in here for Team Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, let's get ourselves this last shuffle. That was pretty quick, actually. And we'll see what we got going on. Scorpios are rolling up really quick today. Let's see what's up. Scorpio. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up, well, as you. We have here the Judgment in reverse. You could be dealing with a fellow Scorpio for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Six of Wands. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, you got the Four of Wands in reverse, and then looking at the outcome that's present for you, Scorpio, is going to be the Hierophant in the reverse. So, as far as what I'm seeing for you guys coming into the next 24 hours, you could be connecting with a Scorpio or possibly a Taurus. Now, the Judgment in reverse to the Six of Wands upright. You feel as if you're better off not giving someone or something a second chance than if you were to give it a second chance. It's like, I'm better off not giving someone or something a second chance. I'm better off just going in a different direction is what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Four of Wands in reverse, which is talking about instability, okay? So this could be a connection possibly that is just not put together right now. This could possibly be a connection of, you know, between you and friends, between you and a loved one, doesn't really matter who, but I'm definitely picking up on the vibe here, Scorpio, of like, it's better to not give something a second chance. It already is what it is. It's just not benefiting me. All right, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys. And keep in mind, it doesn't just have to be about people. It could also be about a job. It could be about a friendship. It could be about a relationship. It could be about your family. It could be about your personal life, okay? So you're not giving a second chance to something because you don't feel like it brings stability into your life, Scorpio. You feel like it does indeed the exact opposite. So looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Hierophant in reverse. You're no longer making something a priority. On top of it, you're no longer giving your commitment and your energy to something in the next 24 hours. There's just really no point anymore for you to give a second chance to something is what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio, because you just don't feel like it brings in the stability you need. So maybe somebody wanted a second go around on a relationship and you're like, sorry, I don't feel like this relationship's going to work. Maybe a friendship wanted to try again and you're like, I'm sorry, this friendship ain't working out. Maybe a job wants you back and you're like, nope, I'm good. I'm just picking up on the vibe of you not giving something a second chance, Scorpio, because you don't feel like it provided the stability you needed the first time around. So therefore, you're not going to give it a second chance. You're going to go ahead and search for what will provide you the stability you actually need. All right? All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water and our earth, going on to our fire. What do we got going on for the Sagittarian gang? What's cracking, baby? Messages for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What do we got coming here for Team Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Saggy, let's get ourselves this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Saggy, by the way, also, happy birthday, Sagittarius. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Page of Wands. You could be connecting with a fire sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Taking a look at who you're dealing with or what you're dealing with, we got the Tower in reverse, and then the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Devil. All right, you could be connecting with a Capricorn or a Scorpio for a few of you, but Sagittarius, Page of Wands here to the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're doing something that doesn't really have any emotion attached to it. You're doing something just for fun. It's not something you're super emotionally invested into. It's not something you're giving all of your emotions to. You're just kind of doing something for fun. I feel like you're kind of messing around and having a good time. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, though, or who you're dealing with, you do have here the Tower in reverse. Sagittarian, I feel like somebody's avoiding you because they feel like you're not taking them too seriously. And the thing is that I don't feel like it was ever really shown that you were going to take them too seriously. You know, somebody here is like, you should care about me more, or you should invest more. And you're like, what are you talking about? We just met. Like, I don't know why, Sagittarius. That's the vibes I'm picking up on. Like, maybe you just met somebody and you're getting to know them and you're having a good time. And they're like, you don't love me already? It's been a day. Okay. And you're like, what? Okay, what? So that's the vibes that I'm kind of picking up on for a few of you Sagittarians. I feel like somebody's like expecting more emotions from you. And you're like, I just got to know you, or I'm just getting to know you, you know? So you're in a position of time right now, Saggy, where you're just trying to have fun, but somebody else is expecting way more from you, whether that's your feelings and emotions, or they're expecting you to be more invested, whatever the case may be. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present there, you got the Devil. I feel like the person you're dealing with is heated about this situation, and you're like, I'm not, you know, like, I'm new here. Hello, okay? So Sag, take that how it resonates. It doesn't have to resonate exactly towards a romantic relationship or, you know, talking to somebody in a flirtatious type of manner. You know, know, maybe you just started working somewhere and somebody expects way too much of you and you're like, dude, I just started here yesterday. How do you expect me to know everything? You know, I hate bosses or managers that are like that. I had a manager one time when I was working at a job that I just started working there, and that manager expected me automatically to know every single place that an item had to go within the store. And I'm like, dog, I gotta learn where all these items go in the store. Like, I'm asking you where they go. You should tell me without an attitude, considering that I'm new here. You can't just expect me to fucking know. I gotta learn, right? So I've been in energies like that, and that's kind of what I'm picking up for you here, Sag, in the next 24 hours. You know, whether it be about a job or whether a person is expecting you to like them more or love them already when you just started getting to know them. It's like people are expecting too much of you and you're like, hello, I'm new here. I'm just having fun. I'm just having a good time. Like, drop your fucking expectations, okay? And I feel like somebody's salty about it, even though they don't really have any need to be. All right, Sag? Take that one how it resonates. Not sure how it'll resonate to you, but if it does, cool. If not, it's not your message. By the way, also, thank you so much, Audrey W, for the $9.99. Merry Christmas. Thank you for today's reads. Blessed. Thank you, my love. Appreciate that so much. Happy holidays to everybody that are tuning in. Christmas is coming on Saturday, right? Holy fuck. I don't know about y'all, man, but December flew the fuck by, okay? It really did, and Christmas is on its way, so that's pretty cool. But happy holidays for those of you that practice any holidays coming up. Thank y'all so much, man, and thank you, Audrey, again for the 10. Really, really do appreciate that. By the way, I did want to give out a quick message to my moderators today. I just wanted my moderators to know, guys, don't feel like just one moderator has to update the signs. Like, don't worry about spamming the chat. Like, you know, right now we have Julia who's keeping up with the signs, but if other moderators want to come in and also keep up with the signs as well, you're more than welcome to. So don't consider that as spam, guys, or worry that that would be spam. We're constantly getting new viewers in the chat room, so as much as the signs can be refreshed and updated for everybody to know exactly where we're at, that's perfectly fine. So for any moderators that want to join along with Julia and track all the signs per reading, don't worry about it, guys. It's not spam. Don't worry about that. It's a different story if a random person or a subscriber comes in and is like spamming, read my zodiac sign. I understand that. But if you were just keeping everybody informed, no worries, all right? So I did want to touch base on that real quick with my moderators, okay? So we finished up our Earth. Well, what did we start off with? We started off with Earth, right? Our Earth, our water, our fire, going on to our air signs. Let's see what we got going on for the Gemini gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 72 hours, all right? 72. This ain't the weekend reading. What do we got going on here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. I'm already on Friday time today, y'all. Messages for my Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Gemini, let's get ourselves this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on. Something tells me, Gemini, that you're not happy it's Monday. Something tells me you're like, man, could it be fucking Saturday again? Gemini, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the 6 of Wands. So you could be connecting with a fire sign, an Aries, Sag, or possibly a Leo. Looking at your current energy, we got here the 10 of Wands. Taking a look at who you're dealing with or what you're dealing with, we got here the Page of Swords. And then looking at the outcome that's present, we got the Wheel of Fortune. All right, Gemini, you could be connecting with a fixed sign, an Aquarian, Taurus, Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. As far as what I'm seeing for you guys here, 6 of Wands upright, 10 of Wands upright, coming into the next 24 hours, Gemini, feels to me like you're trying to move past something that is just very difficult to let go of. I definitely feel like something's bothering you and like you're trying to keep your vibes up, you're trying to keep your vibes high, but there's something that's in the back of your mind, I feel, that's kind of bothering you guys. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Page of Swords. It could be something that somebody said to you. Somebody might have said something to you, Gemini, that didn't sit right with you, okay? Somebody could have said something to you that just left a mark on you and you're like, man, I don't know what it is, but these words just keep sitting with me and I'm not really enjoying it. So you're trying to ignore something that was said to you, Gemini, but you're having a difficult time ignoring it. Now, there's one or two ways I can interpret this reading. Maybe the reason why something is constantly ringing in the back of your mind of something that somebody said to you is because the universe is trying to get you to really understand why it was said to you or what it's about or how it relates to you. Because sometimes we get messages from people that are basically spoken through God. And the reason why they really ring in the back of our mind all day on repeat is because there's a message there for you to pay attention to. So sometimes those messages get delivered through other individuals from God or from the universe, whatever you call it. And the reason why it's ringing in the back of your head so much is for you to pay attention to it because maybe it's a message that actually has high resonance and you weren't aware of it. it. So tune into the message and see how it relates to you. But if it's not a nice message that came through, Gemini, somebody might have said something that rubbed you the wrong way and it's still ringing in the back of your head, my best advice for you in the next 24 hours is to not let the negativity that others may spill or may put onto you control or run your life. Every time you hear those words ring in the back of your head, don't give your feelings and emotions to it. Kind of allow your mind to roam free. You know, for example, when you're overthinking, what is the advice that I give to people when they're overthinking? Just let yourself think. Same thing applies in this type of situation. If somebody made a snarky comment or a snarky remark to you, just let yourself think about it without attaching your feelings and emotions to it, you know? The other day, I had a really nasty comment that came up on my YouTube page. I think it was last week, a couple days ago. And I ended up clapping back to the person because, you know, sometimes it's fun to clap back. But I remember it was kind of ringing in the back of my head for a while. And I was like, I mean, the comment doesn't really bother me. So why am I going to let it get my energy? So what I ended up doing was, as if I thought about it, I thought about it, but I didn't attach any sort of emotion to it. You know what I'm saying? So guys, don't attach your feelings and emotions sometimes to the words or the thoughts that are going on within your head. And therefore, you're going to think whatever you need to think. And then it's going to filter out. You feel me? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of signs. Going back on to our Earth signs. Let's have a look here at the Capricorn gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What do we got going on here for Team Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 163 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Really, really appreciate it, man. Messages here for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Okay, Capricorn. Let's see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Capricorn, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Queen of Swords. You might be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Nine of Wands in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Lovers. And then the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Knight of Cups. Okay, Capricorn, you might be dealing with a Gemini for a few of you, considering that the Lovers card came out. But let's have a look at this. Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like the moment, Cappy, when you guys let your guard down, because I feel like Capricorns can genuinely keep themselves pretty guarded, okay? I have a lot of Capricorn energy around me, so I know Capricorns firsthand, and you guys can be pretty freaking guarded sometimes. But if you just allow yourself to drop that fucking guard, you have no idea how much could come to you. Like, there's so much love here, Capricorn, I'm feeling for you in the next 24 hours and in your life in general that's trying to make its way towards you. But because you're not in that energy of vulnerability, it's so difficult to receive it. Like, Capricorn, someone here wants to love you, or there is some sort of alignment of love that's trying to come in for you, but the more guarded you are, the more and more difficult it's going to be for that love to come in. Do you see what I'm saying? So Capricorns, coming into the next 24 hours, looking at the outcome that's present, Knight of Cups, you know, this is about opening yourself up to receive. So I feel like if you've been having difficulties being open and ready to and willing to receive, Capricorn, the universe is kind of calling upon you guys saying, hey, drop your defenses. Let go of your armor. Take it off. Let yourself be open and willing to receive, because there is so much abundance that wants to come to you, Capricorn. A lot of that abundance in this reading particularly seems to be love. Like, maybe your family wants to show you more love. Maybe your friends want to show you more love. But this also could be signifying that there is alignment happening in your life. You could be getting aligned to a partner right now, Cappy. And if you're not dropping your defenses, if you're not, you know, taking off that guard type of energy, it's going to be very difficult for that to fully align into your life without you pushing it away. So Geminis, drop the defense, or Geminis, Capricorns, drop the defense here in the next 24 hours, guys, and really allow whatever needs to come on in for you, because the more guarded you are, the more you end up pushing things away unknowingly, right? So I feel like the universe wants you to be a little more open here. Don't be afraid to take off the armor. All right, guys? I think there's so much that wants to come in for you, and it's more difficult when you're guarded, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our Earth, going on to our water now. Let's have a look here at the Pisces. What's going on for the fish, baby? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on for Team Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces, let's see what we got going on for the fish, baby. Hopefully, the fish are doing well. Let's see what's up. Pisces, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Eight of Cups in reverse. You could be connecting with a water sign for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got the Star in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, Pisces. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Two of Wands. All right, coming into the next 24 hours for you, Eight of Cups reverse, Star in reverse. You're getting back into a place of not feeling super confident in something, Pisces. I feel like the Star in reverse is the energy of losing hope or the energy of losing faith. So you could be losing faith in a situation right now, Pisces. You're not feeling like something is going to work. You're not really trusting the universe. There's kind of like this lack of belief right now. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you feel that you've put a lot of time aside for a seed that you've planted to grow, but it feels like it's not growing. So Pisces, this is kind of the energy of like feeling like maybe a manifestation is not coming through for me. Maybe something I'm working on isn't going to be successful. It's like you're losing faith on what you've worked so hard to achieve. You're like, what if it doesn't work out? What if I don't achieve it, right? Now, I think it's human nature to get these types of thoughts. I think it's human nature to have these types of feelings, to like feel like, okay, well, what if my hard work pays for nothing, you know? Because it's not working out when I want it to or how I want it to. But the thing about manifestation and the thing about shit working out is that sometimes it doesn't come when we want it to, and sometimes the way it works out is completely different than we've ever freaking imagined, you know? Like, for example, guys, like I've always wanted to be on the platform of YouTube. Like, I've always wanted this to be my job, but tarot was the last thing I thought I would ever be doing, okay? Literally. Tarot was the last thing I ever thought would be my YouTube niche. You know, I grew up being a fucking gamer. I grew up playing Call of Duty, playing World of Warcraft and all those other fucking games. And I thought, you know, yeah, I'd be a streamer and I'd make YouTube videos and I'd be on Twitch and like that's going to be exactly what I'm going to be. No, I read fucking tarot cards. Completely different than doing gaming, you know? And I love it. I'm very grateful for the job that I have. I'm very grateful because I've also had a lot of experiences growing up as a child, you know, connecting with this type of energy, connecting with this type of work, but it wasn't exactly what I thought it would be. I was like, damn, I never really thought I would take this path, you know? So the thing that I'm trying to say for you guys, essentially, is even if you feel like something isn't working out for you right now, sometimes that's the time where everything actually is. You don't realize it, but you're being directed to a path. And it may not be the path you signed up for, but it may end up being the path that turns out to be the best goddamn path you ever could have fell upon. Guys, I love my job. I love what I do. The last thing I ever thought I'd ever be was a tarot reader, but is it the path I ended up on? Hell yeah. And guess what? I'm incredibly freaking grateful I did. You feel me? So that's exactly the type of energy that I'm feeling here for you right now, Pisces. You know, it's that energy of, I feel like I'm failing. What I want to happen is not happening for me. What I want to work out isn't working out for me. Maybe it is. Stop telling yourself that it ain't working out for you because you don't really know. Maybe it is. Okay? Pisces, have a little bit of faith, drink some water, relax, guys, and kind of just let whatever happens, happens. Because sometimes your direction changes and it changes for the better. Okay? All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, all right? By the way, somebody asked me, Aunt, are you growing your hair out? I'm kind of rolling with it. I never really got to grow out my hair. As a child, I always had parents that were like, okay, your hair's too long, time to get a haircut, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I'm 22 now. I kind of just want to see what it's like. I'm kind of enjoying it, you know? I like the messy hair and the hat type of look and aesthetic for me, and I'm just seeing where it goes, you know? I'm probably not going to have hair down to here, you know? Or like, Ramblin' Mike Tarot, love the guy. Ramblin' Mike's got fucking that badass long hair. If I could pull it off, maybe I would. I just don't think I could pull it off as good as Mike, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of see where it goes. So that's what I've been doing right now for a while. Anyways, with all that being said, we finished up our water and our earth, going on to our fire now. What do we got going on for the Leo gang? What's cracking, baby? Message for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? What do we got going on for Team Leo here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, let's get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, all is well. What's going on? Leo, Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Two of Cups in the reverse. You could be connecting with the water sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Tower. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. And then the outcome that's present for you, Leo, is going to be the Five of Swords in the reverse. So, with this energy so far, you might be connecting with the Scorpio for a few of you, but Two of Cups reversed and then the Tower card upright. I think that this is definitely talking about a disconnect, right? It is a disconnect because Two of Cups is no longer connected to somebody. The Tower is, oh yeah, it's come to an ending. So I feel like you and somebody else are just not in alignment with each other anymore, Leo. You're not in vibrational resonance with somebody anymore. And whoever we're talking about, it could be you out of alignment with a lover, you out of alignment with a friend, you out of alignment or out of touch with a job. You're out of alignment with something. And taking a look at what you're dealing with, Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like you kind of got to that place where you are just not really caring too much about being out of alignment with it, Leo. It feels to me like you're kind of numb to the situation, you know? You're not really emotional about it. You're not really upset about it. You're kind of like, it is what it is, you know? And I think that you've come to a place in your life where you have accepted endings because you've seen so many things in your life end, but you've also seen so many things in your life be born. So I feel like you're in a place in your life right now where you're very much so surrendering to whatever the universe brings your way. You're very much so surrendering to whatever's going on. You know, looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Five of Swords in reverse. It's like, I'm not going to put up a fight for whatever happens. I'm in that vibe of whatever happens, happens. And you're totally, totally connected to it. You're like, universe, do what you got to do. I think that you're realizing the more you fight to try to save things from coming to an ending, the more resistance you build you build to the path you're being directed to. So I really feel like a lot of you Leos are in a very surrendering type of energy. You're like, yo, if I lose something tomorrow, I'll gain something the next day. If this don't work out, something else will. It's like, universe, I know that you got me, and I'm totally okay with that. And I like that vibe for you, because if you can accept your reality and everything that's changing and everything that goes on in your reality, especially things that are out of your balance to control, you're in a very good space, because you know that something better is coming. All right? I try to tell people that all the time. I'm like, guys, when things end, it's for a better purpose. It's for something better for you, you know? So I kind of get excited sometimes when certain chapters in my life close, because I'm like, oh shit, what's coming next, right? All right, Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our fire, our water, our our earth, going on to our air signs. What do we got going on for the Libra gang? What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, what do we got going on here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Libra, let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Libra, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You could be connecting with a fixed sign, an Aquarian, Taurus, Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Queen of Pentacles. Taking a look at who you're dealing with, we got the Queen of Wands. Outcome that's present for you, Libra, is going to be the Hierophant in reverse. You might be dealing with a Taurus for a few of you too. So, Wheel of Fortune reverse to the Queen of Pentacles upright. Something here is not changing. You know what it feels like to me, Libra? It's like I'm working on myself, but I'm not seeing results. Something's not changing for me. For example, Libra, like maybe you feel like you've been working out recently and you're like, I feel like I worked out a lot and I'm not seeing results, or I feel like I've been trying to be more positive, but for some reason I just feel like I'm not a positive person, or I've been working on, fixing this thing in my life, but I feel like it's not working out. It's like this fear of like, am I doing what I'm doing right now all for nothing? Am I doing what I'm doing right now for no changes or results whatsoever? Because at the end of the day, I tried to be confident, Queen of Wands. I tried to, be as in my power as much as I could, but looking at the outcome that's present, Hierophant in reverse, I feel like I'm just not as committed at this point because I don't think I'm seeing the results. Guys, remember, results require longevity. Point blank period. Results require longevity. Not everything is an overnight task. Not everything is an overnight process, For example, I've been working out for 4 months now. You guys may have seen me lose a little bit of weight, but you guys did not see me like when I first started my tarot channel. When I first started my tarot channel, that was the skinniest I've ever been in my entire life. I was very, very skinny. Right? But right now, only working out for 4 months, you've probably seen some results. I definitely see that I'm a little slimmer, but I'm nowhere near my end goal, where I'm supposed to be, right? So at the end of the day, whatever it is that I'm working on, for me in my personal experience, I'm working out, it's going to take a while, right, to get to where I want to go. So the more consistent I am in what it is I'm doing, the more I keep focusing on the process, inevitably it's going to work out. So a year from now, I'm going to look completely different. A year after that, I'm going to look completely different. The more and more I continue working on myself and working on my body and working on my fitness, right? So at the end of the day, that applies to anything you got going on right now in your life, Libra. You feel like I'm putting in the work, but it's not happening. It requires patience. It requires longevity. It requires commitment to make things change in your life, whether that be your physical body, whether that be, your journey, whether that be a business you're working on, whether that be developing friendships and relationships with people. It takes time and it takes longevity. So the best advice that I can give to you is keep your head up held high, point blank period, with that Queen of Wands. Keep your head up held high as much as you possibly can. But most importantly, don't give up on yourself if you're not seeing the results you want to see. Because results, once again, are not something that's an overnight process. Results are very much so something that's going to take time, all right? So Libra, if you continue to stay consistent in whatever it is that you're working on, you will inevitably see results. They're just going to take time to come, you know? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of signs, going on to the last but not least Earth sign. Let's see what we got here for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What do we got going on for the Bull Gang here? Messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 229 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Okay, Taurus. Let's have a look at you, baby. Let's see what we got going on. Taurus, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Emperor. You might be dealing with a Aries for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Eight of Swords. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Seven of Swords. And then looking at the outcome that's present for you, Taurus, we got the World card here, okay? So as far as what I'm seeing for Taurians, Emperor here to the Eight of Swords. Definitely an energy of trying to, like, get something off your mind. I feel like the Emperor is the card of control. So you're trying to stop thinking about something. You're trying to, like, control yourself to stop thinking about something or overthinking about something. You're like, oh my God, can my mind please be directed to something else, is what I'm hearing for you, Taurus, in the next 24 hours. Chances are what you're thinking about is the Seven of Swords. Maybe somebody fucked you over, decepted you, hurt you, lied, cheated, stole, whatever the case may be. Somebody here caused some sort of deception towards you, and it's really hard to stop thinking about it because you're ticked off, Taurus, you know? And looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the World card. What you want most importantly, Taurus, is you really want to just let it all go, you know? You want to say, fuck this. I don't feel like thinking about this person. I want to let go of this person. I want to let go of what it is they did, and I want to keep it moving forward, you know? You want to be in a good vibe. So guys, as I mentioned in a couple readings earlier than this one, I don't know what sign I was talking to, but I was basically saying my best advice that I give to people when it comes towards overthinking is to not attach your emotions to the thoughts that you're thinking. You know, the more you keep telling yourself not to think about something, the more you're going to think about it, right? If I tell you don't think of a pink elephant, you're going to think of a pink elephant because your mind doesn't register don't, it registers pink elephant. So if you tell yourself, don't think about the deception this person did to me, all you're going to think about is the deception they did to you, right? So at the end of the day, the more you keep trying to stop thinking about a situation, the more you're going to keep thinking about it. And the more emotionally invested you are into your thoughts, the more you will be and continue to be more emotionally invested into your thoughts. So my best advice to people that are overthinking about something and they want it to stop, number one, stop attaching your emotions to what it is you're thinking about. And number two, let your mind roam free. If your mind's thinking about a situation, let it think about the situation. Because inevitably, it's going to have to switch onto something else, you know? A lot of people think, oh, we can control our thoughts. No, we can't, okay? The thing about thoughts and consciousness as a whole is it's a very weird thing. You know, I'm a person who tends to believe we're all one collective consciousness. For example, I could be thinking about something. This happens to me literally all the time. I'll be right next to my girlfriend. I'll be singing a song in my head, and then she'll start singing it out loud. Like, she'll pick up where I was at in my head and, like, complete the rest of the fucking song. And vice versa, because I do that all the time, too. she'll be singing something in her head, and then I start singing it out loud, and she's like, really? You picked up on my frequency? Like, I'm literally singing that right now. Like, that shit happens all the fucking time. So I believe we're a collective consciousness. So the point I'm trying to get to, guys, here is that we can pick up on thoughts from other people. We can pick up on thoughts from other energies that are surrounding us. Not every thought that we think is a thought that was formed from ourselves, right? So at the end of the day, guys, with your thoughts not necessarily always being your own thoughts, it's really important too to recognize that we don't really have a control over them, and that's okay. So when you have thoughts you don't like, don't attach your energy to it. Point blank, period. You know, and let your mind roam free. And that's how you stop overthinking. That's how you break it. All right? All right, Taurus. So whatever's been on your mind, whatever's been bothering you, you know, Seven of Swords, whatever kind of deception was kind of caused towards you, I would just say take that advice. It should really help out a lot. All right? All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of our earth signs. Going on to the water signs. What do we got going on for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, what do we got going on over here for Team Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer, let's get this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we got some pretty fantastic stuff. Cancer, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Five of Wands. You could be connecting with a fire sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Taking a look at who you're dealing with, we got the Hermit in reverse. And then looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Five of Pentacles. So Cancers, Five of Wands here to the Nine of Pentacles upright. This is the energy right now of, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, not upright. Five of Wands upright, Nine of Pentacles reversed. Thank you. So Cancer, this is the energy I feel of you guys kind of feeling at conflict right now. I mean, you're not very confident in a situation, I feel. I almost kind of feel for you, Cancer, that something is coming back up for you, and it's like, I don't know how to handle it. I don't know how to react. I don't know how to respond. There's something that I just said there, Cancer, that I want you guys to pay attention to. I don't know how to react. I don't know how to respond. Well, what should you do in a situation that's got you kind of emotionally frazzled? Should you react in that situation, or should you respond? Because there's a very big difference between reacting to something and responding to something. When you react to something, you don't know how that energy is going to be. It could be bad, it could be good, it could be crazy, it could be whatever. When you respond, you take some time to calm down to make sure what it is you're doing is the right thing for you. So I feel for you, Cancer, that if something's coming up for you in the next 24 hours, whether that be a random appearance of a person, whether it be a problem coming up again, whether it be something unexpected, settle yourself down first to think about the situation and respond accordingly rather than automatically reacting to whatever's going on. Because if you give a reaction, it might not be the best one. So my best advice for you, Cancer, is to definitely take into account whatever does come up. Give yourself time to think about it first, and then respond rather than react. Looking at the outcome that's present, Five of Pentacles, I feel like whatever is coming up for you in the next 24 hours is something you don't want to be involved in. So you're going to do your best to kind of remove yourself from that situation. So Cancers, let's just say in the next 24 hours, a problem is coming up again in your life that somebody has with you. Instead of reacting and popping off on that person, which can make it escalate to levels you didn't want to go to in the first place, just think about what it is they're saying and come up with a response that removes you from the situation and removes you from further drama being built up. You know, same thing applies to Cancer, that if somebody comes back around in the next 24 hours that you don't feel like wanting involved in your life, instead of reacting and spazzing out on them, I would say give yourself a way to come up with a proper response to let them know you don't want them to overstep your boundaries and be a part of your life anymore. So best advice I can give the Cancers is don't react, respond in the next 24 hours. Don't let some sort of situation get you too emotionally frazzled. Take a step back, check yourself emotionally, and respond to the situation accordingly. Okay? All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Jesus freaking Christ, man. JD, thank you so much for the $19.99. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you for all your donations today, my love. And in general, really appreciate that as well. All the time I turn around, brothers gather around, always looking at me and always looking at my. Or looking at me up and down, always looking at my. I don't feel like the sentence was complete. I don't feel like the sentence was complete in this situation, JD. But nonetheless, thank you for that donation. I appreciate it so much. If you want to write what the rest of what it is you were going to say, you're good. But either way, thank you so much, JD. Really appreciate that. Are you quoting a song? I think you're quoting performing a song. You're fucking with me. You're trolling me right now. Anyways, thank you for that donation, JD. Appreciate it so much. So, we finished up our earth signs. We finished up our water signs. You were singing Fergalicious. Okay. Literally, I started thinking about that. I'm like, yo, this seems a little too familiar, man. Oh, my Lord. I can't with you. Anyways, our water signs are done. Our earth signs are done. Going to our fire. What do we got going on for the Aries gang? What's cracking, baby? How are my Aries doing? Messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What do we got going on for Team Aries here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries. Let's take a look and see what we got going on. Aries, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Seven of Wands. You could be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. I kind of feel like this is the energy of stepping up for yourself, or like, you know, speaking up for yourself too. Because the Seven of Wands is like, I'm not meant to be fucked around with. I'm standing up for myself and standing up for what it is I believe in. Looking at your current energy, you got here the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, you got the Hermit in reverse. And then looking at the outcome that's present, you got the Seven of Swords. So yeah, Aries, coming into the next 24 hours, I definitely feel like you are not giving somebody your energy. You are not allowing somebody or something to get to you. You are in a position to where you're standing up for yourself and you are protecting yourself in the next 24 hours. You know, taking a look at that Three of Pentacles reverse, it's like, I'm not giving my energy to nothing. Point blank, period. Now, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Hermit reversed. So this could be somebody coming back around to cause trouble. This could be somebody coming back around to, you know, try to rattle you up or get a rise out of you, Aries. Or this could be a situation that you've experienced in your past showing up again in your life for a few of you as well. Either way, looking at the outcome that's present, Seven of Swords, you know not to engage with it, Aries. You know not to move into it because you're like, I just don't need to give someone or something my energy that does not deserve it. And also something that's probably predominantly negative, right? So Aries, you're going to be catching a situation in the next 24 hours appearing in your life that you know is not good for you, so you're going to stand your ground and make sure you don't get invested or wrapped up into it. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So our fire signs are done, our water signs are done, our earth signs are done. Last but not least, what do we got going on for the Aquarian gang? What's cracking, baby? Messages for Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, what do we got here for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarian. Let's get this last shuffle, baby, and we'll see what we got. Hopefully all is well. Aquarius, overall energy for you guys is showing up as the Three of Cups in reverse. You could be connecting with a water sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got the Knight of Swords. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Eight of Wands. And then looking at the outcome that's present for you, Aqua, is going to be the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Aquarius, Three of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Swords upright. Knight of Swords upright. I feel like for you guys, this is about moving past a situation that's not really giving any sort of happiness or joy to you or towards you. You know, you're moving out of a very unjoyful type of situation. And instead, what you're moving towards, I feel, is kind of like saying, I'm going to just do my own thing instead. I feel like looking at the outcome that's present, Page of Pentacles reversed, this is indicating for you, Aquarius, like, I don't need to give my presence or my energy to anything to make me happy. I know very much so how to make myself comfortable, how to make myself happy, how to put myself in situations that are good for me. Like, as an Aquarius, I have a very lone wolf type of energy, right? So I'm very self-sufficient being an Aquarius. So I could be cool, calm, and collected on my own. And if I'm in an energy right now that is not joyful, if I'm in like a friends group that's not joyful, a job that's not joyful, or an environment that isn't very joyful, I have the right to walk away and say, okay, I'm going to make sure I'm the person that provides my soul happiness and my enjoyment within my own life. So I feel like something here you're just not enjoying right now, Aquarius, and you're like, I'm good on my own. I'd rather be on my own than be in that environment, than be in that situation. So, Aqua, that's what I'm seeing here for you guys in the next 24 hours. Page of Pentacles in reverse, showing up for the outcome. It's like, yeah, I don't feel like being here anymore. So you're backing out of an environment. You'd rather be on your own than be surrounded by said environment. And that's okay. Like, it is what it is. You know, maybe it's friendships, maybe it's family, maybe it's a job, maybe it is, you know, a personal situation you were involved in. But it's like, no, I'm good on my own. I'd rather be by me, myself, and I than be involved in that. You feel me? So that's what I got here for you, Aqua. You know, and like I said, Aquarians tend to be very lone wolfy. You guys are very good at surviving on your own. You guys are very good at doing your own thing. You have no issue with that. You know your soul happiness is within you. You're the person who creates happiness in your life. So you're not tripping about it, Aqua. I'd rather be by myself than be surrounded by an environment that doesn't make me happy. Makes sense too. You know, that's kind of similar to a quote that I tell people all the time. It's better to be on your own rather than to be surrounded by a bunch of fake friends and or fake individuals. So that's almost kind of like in resonance with what I'm saying right there. You know, it's better to be on your own than surrounded by a bunch of fake people or fake individuals that are not there to do you any good. All right? All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, I want to thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy it. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to the peeps that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, guys. Thank you for your support. You are all so appreciated. Julia, you asked if there are any updates on the new candle coming out soon. So for those of you that know, I make candles with a small business called Sapone and Candela Co. There is a new candle coming. It is in the process of being developed right now. So we have everything planned out already. You know, we know what's going into it. We know everything. So it's in the process of being made right now. As far as it being released, most likely January. So probably next month is when the candle will be coming out. I'm not spoiling what the candle is just yet. You guys will get a teaser of it though when I actually have the product in hand to show you. So you guys will probably get information on that maybe first, second week of January, but it is coming shortly. So for those of you that are interested in the new crystal healing candle coming out, it will be coming as soon as possible, most likely in January, okay? And yeah, by the way though, guys, thank you for being here, man. Super appreciated. I did want to say thank you for everybody who sent in donations. Appreciate that so much. I think we got another one, right? Did we? JD, thank you for another $19.99. Let the beat drop. I can't with you, girl. Thank you for that donation, though. Really appreciate it. And no, I'm not singing Fergalicious at this time. All right? But anyways, y'all, thank you for your donations. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, you know, your shares, your comments. It all means the world to me, man. Shout out to the Soul family. You guys are fucking awesome. A couple of updates for what's going on this week. I am going to be working on your January 2022 tarot readings, so I'm going to be getting those out to you guys as quickly as possible. So January readings will start this week and will probably end next week. So I will get as many signs of, out as I can here for this week. Okay, guys? So just stay patient with me and stay tuned in, and your January reading will come shortly for all 12 zodiacs. What else do I have here for you guys? I think that's it as far as updates. I don't think there's anything else that we need to cover. So yeah, coming later this week and coming into this week, I'm going to be getting January readings out to you. They'll probably be finished by next week. All 12 zodiacs are done, by the way, for mid-December. So if you haven't seen your mid-December reading yet, feel free to check it out. They're all uploaded to the channel. See your sign if you haven't seen it already. And yeah, I think that's it. So happy Monday, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. If you want to follow my social medias, those will be linked down in the description below. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you guys for being so amazing all the time. And I'll catch you guys later. Much love to the Soul family, y'all. And have yourselves a good one. Peace. Later, peeps. Much love, baby.